Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Live Dice Masters with the Ministry of Dice this week. It's on a Wednesday. This is our third game of our X-Men storyline campaign. I'm running the campaign. Andy is playing the X-Men team against a variety of storyline-related villains that I have pre-prepared for him. Just to bring anyone who's watching this video for the first time today and not seeing the others up to speed, we've done 2 installments so far inside the kind of 60s lore, inside the 60s narrative. So Andy was playing with the OG student lineup and Professor X and stuff, and facing Magneto's original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants team. And then we had a couple of heroes that you faced off against to be reflective of some of the random encounter kind of versus storylines from the 60s and such like. At the conclusion of our last match, we then moved things on, wrapped up the 60s and got prepared to move into the 1970s, at which point Andy was asked to take a couple of characters off his team and drop a few new ones on in order to be reflective of the change in roster. So for the comic book lore fans out there, Chris Claremont took over in 1975. So they stopped publishing X-Men, the original X-Men, in 1970, 1969, something around there. And there was a big 5-year hiatus, and then Chris Claremont picked it up and relaunched it with an issue called The Giant-Sized X-Men. And this was the issue where Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Warpath, just trying to think, was Sunspot in there? Sunspot might have been in there. All joined the kind of wider X-Men family. We're jumping ahead a little bit, though, because today's going to be a bit later in the 70s. And I'll read the intro in just a sec. And there's a couple of extra rules. Andy's student members, of which he's got rid of them all. So had you had a Cyclops, or who else was left? Cyclops... Beast. Yeah, had you had either of them, they would have still had the stat bump, and they'll still have the stat bump should they reappear on your team in any future iterations. But the evil mutants won the last round, so I have an extra card on my team. I'll just switch over to me there. I have an extra card on my team and an extra dice because I earned a couple of bonuses at the back end. So, are you ready for me to read the intro? My little brief that I wrote.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then. So, through the mid-late 70s, Professor X has been traveling around the world recruiting new mutants to join Xavier's School for Gifted Mutants, and has expanded the roster of the X-Men field team to now include individuals such as Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Colossus. Amplifying his telepathic abilities through the supercomputer Cerebro, Professor X has been searching for new mutants who are emerging daily to seek them out and offer them a home at the school away from the daily bigotry experienced by mutants just in day-to-day life. On one of these recruiting missions, the X-Men become aware of a shadowy organisation called the Hellfire Club, whose soldiers have been ambushing the X-Men as they visit the homes and workplaces of their potential recruits, Kitty Pryde and Alison Blair. Alison Blair, otherwise known as the Dazzler. As all of this is taking place, at the same time, there's a mysterious, handsome figure who is frequently appearing to Jean Grey, who keeps causing her to experience strange time-travelling hallucinations, living as one of her descendants and in a romantic relationship with this mysterious, handsome stranger. The X-Men travel to New York to infiltrate the Hellfire Club and confront its members and seek an explanation for their aggression towards the team. In the ensuing conflict, they discover that the Hellfire Club seek to recruit Jean Grey to be their Black Queen, and the mysterious stranger is none other than Mastermind, who has been successfully psychically manipulating Jean Grey. But the psychic manipulation has backfired and activated a dark cosmic entity that has possessed Jean Grey, called the Phoenix Force, and has transformed her into the evil Dark Phoenix.
Bum, bum, bum.
While all this is going on across the galaxy, the Shi'ar Empire becomes aware of the reappearance of the Phoenix Force, and knowing that it poses a threat to the universe, have travelled to Earth to investigate and stop the threat by any means necessary. And that brings us up to the point at which we are to play our game. So your card pool changed. You've now got Kitty Pryde, Wolverine, Storm, Colossus available to you, Nightcrawler. My card pool is built around characters who have a featurely on the villainous side of that storyline. So obviously the Hellfire Club individuals and then the Shi'ar, because as comic book aficionados know, the Shi'ar kidnapped the X-Men and took them to a remote battle planet and insisted that they fight Gladiator and his team for the life of Jean Grey. Any basic action is fair game. There's some extra rules though, mate, that I want to make you aware of.
Right.
So, the Dark Phoenix Global, if you use it, you take a damage for using it.
Okay.
She's not available to you, in theory, but I thought it was too unfair just to cut the Global off from you altogether. I don't think you're going to need it with your PXG, but I put it in place to be reflective of the evil transformation that has taken place there. I can't buy a Dark Phoenix, a Lilandra, or a Gladiator until after I've bought and fielded a Mastermind and an Emma Frost.
Okay.
So I can only do Hellfire stuff first. And then if I get these two out, then Mastermind, because of his psychic manipulation, is what created the Dark Phoenix. And then I just chucked Emma Frost in because she was a big part of that storyline. And she did that whole thing where Jean Grey fucked her over. And then finally, you cannot use any game text on an X-Men affiliated character on turn 3.
Okay.
Other than that, that's it. Straight up game. Just I can't buy these 3 until after I bought these 2, basically. That's the main bit, and any use of this global will cost you a life.
Cool.
Right, so let me minimize that. Yeah, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. So I've also got my Bob Agent of Hydra here, standing in as a proxy for the little kind of Hellfire Club soldier dudes. So where he has the Deadpool affiliation and the reference to the Deadpool affiliation in his game text, that's replaced with Hellfire Gala. So yeah, I'll talk you through my team very quickly. Bob the Agent Hydra, this is the one that gives Hellfire Gala characters fast. I've then got the Hellfire Club itself. You may field villains for free this turn, and when you field a villain this turn, prep a die from your bag. So that's quite handy because Mastermind's a villain, Sebastian Shaw's a villain, Donald Pierce is a villain, and Dark Phoenix is a villain. And Sebastian Shaw's got some sickening. He goes 0-1-3 on his fielding costs.
Oh,
yeah, Dark Phoenix has obviously got really nasty fielding costs. So, but I suppose it's more about trying to get a bit of an engine going to prep and field some dice. Then the Mastermind, straight up, takes no damage during combat. I just went with the one that had the Hellfire Gala affiliation, but that's not a bad game text either. The vanilla Lilandra with that weird global, once per turn. If you've purchased a character die this turn, you can prep a dice. Then the Emma Frost gives my sidekicks +1/+1 and the Hellfire Gala affiliation. So just staying on theme, really. I suppose what she's doing is she's creating the Hellfire soldiers that I'm using Bob as a kind of bit of a proxy for, isn't she? In theory. Sebastian Shaw is a bag of shit, really. When a Hellfire Club character dies, is fielded or KO'd, spin each of your Sebastian Shaw dice up 1 level. Which I suppose is good if you get him up to level 3, but he's 6'6". You know, you're not going for a big 8-8 or anything there. But he's the leader of the Hellfire Club, so there we go. Donald Pierce, 5-cost fist, got Overcrush. Pretty straightforward. Then the Gladiator, this is the big guy with the Overcrush and the loyalty counter and the Doom Caliber Knight global on him. So I've got the big nasty combo. I've got a way of winning, basically, because that was starting to become problematic. And then the Dark Phoenix Malevolent. She costs 1 less if you've got an X-Men character. And when she's fielded, I KO a character. And if it's an X-Men character, you get 4 damage, which, again, I've just felt was nice and themey. Villainous Pats for the Prep Global. And then the Outsider, which has got the pay a fist, target villain gets +2 attack. You may not target the same villain more than once per turn, but I thought that might be good for Donald Pierce's Overcrush.
Nice.
Yeah, Bob's giving them fast, so the Hellfire Club guys with a bit of extra attack and fast could be annoying. Although it's quite a handy dice, really. Draw a die from your bag. If it's a villain, field it on its level 2 side without paying its fielding cost. Otherwise, put the die into your use pile unless it was a psychic die, and then prep it. So I don't know. There used to be a whole janky combo that I did with that, but I can't remember what it is. And there we are. So yeah, I'm going to try and overcrush you really with Donald Pearson Gladiator is the main aim of the game there, or spam Dark Phoenix, but I can't. I might buy one. You've got PXG. I haven't really got the masks to plow into it, but it's there. And there we go. All done. Wow, big intro from Chris there. Over to Andy.
Okay, so I've got from the last outing, I've got the Blackbird, which does your X-Men characters cost 1 less to purchase and field for each unique X-Men character in the field zone, as well as Xavier School. Draw 2 dice from your bag, field any X-Men for free at level 1. You may add the remaining dice to your bag or use pile. So they're the actions, the plane and the house. We've got Kitty Pryde. She's a 2-cost vanilla. She is very much there for her masks to plow in to Professor X Trainer, which is PXG for you guys out there. Pay a mask. Move up to 2 sidekick dice from your use pile to your prep area. See if we can remember how that works. I'm not sure I do. Wolverine, he's there. Although the little caveat of nothing on turn 3 might kind of put a scupper to him because he was there to mutation in or polymorph in turn 3 to do the when attacks alone he gets +4 attack and +4 defense. So we'll see how we can use him otherwise with that bad boy. Other people we've got Storm, Wind Rider, 5 cost, so we're getting quite hefty again. I'm hoping PXG is going to bail me out there. And when fielded, reroll up to 2 opposing character dice. Each dice that does not roll on a character goes to your opponent's use pile, and Storm deals 2 damage to your opponent for each die moves. A little bit like a rap Becky Lynch. Colossus, I've gone for the 5 cost with Overcrush. He's got some beefy stats, and he's also got Energize, field one of your character dice for free, and spin it up to level 3 because he don't like rolling.
No.
Nightcrawler, which interesting does not have the X-Men Globe affiliation, which is
weird.
Might be a saving grace. And Nightcrawler cannot be blocked by non-masked character dice, which is very good. Although he is only 2, 3, 5 on his attack, so he's not going to be doing anything too exciting. I've got Mutation for trying to bring in some big characters nice and quick. Swap target character die in the field zone with target non-sidekick character die in the player's use pile. Spin that character dice to level 1. Also got the player will spin one of your character dice down a level to spin another target character dice up a level. And then last, but by far not least, Hulk out, 2 cost, basic action, target character die gets Overcrush. If it's on a burst, they get +1 attack as well. So the idea is to spam PXG, get some big characters, and do some damage.
Yeah, sure. So the turn 3 thing, did I explain that? It's to reflect the fact that the Hellfire Club captured all the X-Men in the first instance.
Right. I got
There's that weird scene where Mastermind sends them all into the weird hallucination, and it's like 18th century America, and Cyclops has a psychic sword fight with Mastermind. I don't know if you remember that bit.
Vaguely.
And Jean Grey's she's become the Black Queen, and she's all decked out in like a weird S&M black leather outfit.
As you'd expect.
Absolutely.
2
1-on-1 for me.
And 1.
Right, your choice.
I will go first.
All right, screen's on you. Off you go. Good luck.
Thank you. And you. Right, 3 dice. Let's roll them. What have we got? Got the option of 3 energy or bag. Not confused matters. We'll buy. What do we want to buy? I think we want to buy.
Surely a Kitty Pryde or an Xavier School, surely.
You'd have thought so. I think we'll go for a Kitty Pryde for 2.
Yeah. Save a mask.
There it is. Over to you.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Do I keep one sidekick? I need shields and fists is what I need. I'll keep the mask. Reroll these 3. Oh!
That's a shield.
Yeah, sure. But I need I need a fist for my 2 cost. Just the whole situation of that roll has epically screwed me. So I'll field them pair and do absolutely nothing else. I don't think. Can't do anything with that, can I? No.
Shieldy.
Yeah, a fish. I could if I'd just got a bit of energy on that, I could have. Anyway, shoulda, woulda, coulda. There you go. 2 sidekicks and holding the rest back. Pass priority.
Oh, PXG. Pass back.
Enter.
4 come out of the bag.
Turn 2. Wow.
So let us buy a. Well, let's Professor X. Well then, let's. They're all in now. It's going to be wibbly wobbly. I think we want to buy a mutation.
Ooh.
Build a sidekick. Pass priority to you.
Pass back.
Enter.
Okie doke. Quit screen. Just 4 out the bag for me. Ooh. Another freaking sidekick. Let's Dark Phoenix off a sidekick and buy a mastermind for 1. Oh no, wait a minute, they're down there. Field that sidekick, and then I'll have a cheeky PXG as well, why not? There we go. Pass priority.
PXG. Pass back.
End turn.
Look. Right.
Turn
5
3.
going in the bag. 5.
Hello, Mike. I guess I've missed a bunch. No, we're in the 3rd turn now. Or do you mean missed a bunch just in the sense of the context of what's going on with these random teams?
Right, let's have a look. That'll do quite nicely.
Good evening, by the way. Comics Mike's with us, my friend.
Hello, hello, hello.
Here you go, my man. I've just posted the link in chat to the Google Doc that's got the X-Men storyline campaign information in it that we're playing. Sorry, dude, I wasn't paying attention. Have you finished your rolls?
I've had my first roll, but I think I'm keeping them.
Ooh, masks for days.
But no, I'm going to re-roll a sidekick.
Ooh, okie doke.
So let's go for fielding the sidekick. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on an overcrushing Colossus.
Sure.
We're going to use mutation to pop him in.
Good.
And we'll pass priority to you.
I'll pass back.
Attack with 4/4 overcrushing Colossus.
Alrighty. I'll chump him with my 2 sidekicks and take the remaining 2.
Boom, boom, boom. Awesome stuff. Over to you.
Cool. Thank you very much. Okay. Mike says I have just been out the loop a bit. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Well, so that Google Doc will explain, but we're playing a storyline campaign series. So I've been writing up these little kind of game briefs based on X-Men comic book storylines, and Andy's been running X-Men teams against a variety of X-Men related villains. So we're doing the Dark Phoenix saga storyline today, which is why I've got things like the Hellfire Club characters and Shi'ar characters. Oh, no, Mastermind, you are... Oh, hang on. And these. Oh, my goodness. Freaking hell. If I wanted sidekicks, I wouldn't be able to roll them. Keep the mask. Keep the shield. Keep a fist. Keep a bolt. I'll keep one of the sidekicks and re-roll these 4. Mastermind, you wanker. Ooh. I needed him. I needed Mastermind. Oh, I can't buy a Dark Phoenix until I've fielded a Mastermind and a White Queen. Shite. All right, field the sidekick then. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4. All them bolts. Yeah, 4 to buy the White Queen. I'll then do a Lilandra prep because I've just bought a character. No, do I want to do a Lilandra prep? No, you got an overcrushing Colossus in my face. I'm going to buy a second Mastermind as well. If I do a Lilandra prep, that's good, but I won't be able to PHC. Hang on, let me think about this. I can get those 2 flooded through my bag, but I won't have a lot of energy to spend next turn if I do that. Everything's gone a bit awry.
Lilandra, is she chalkboard?
No. Pay a shield once per turn. If you've purchased a character die this turn, you may draw a die from your bag and add it to your prep area. But my bag's empty, you see. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, Robin, yeah. So if I fire that off now, they'll go... One will go in the bag and one will go in prep, you see. But that'll mean I'll have to spend that. Yeah, hang on. Let me backtrack a little bit. I'm going to Dark Phoenix off the sidekick and buy Emma Frost for 2. Then pay 3 for the Mastermind. Here you go. Yeah. Then Lilandra Global. So one of these goes in the bag, one of them goes in prep. Oh, my headphones are beeping. The battery's about to die. Panic stations. And then save that mask. Pass priority.
I will PX you twice.
Yeah.
Pass back.
And end turn. I'm going to switch screen and then I'm going to quickly do a headphone switch over.
Okay, cool. Right, well, there's one in the bag. Then we get 3 of these 4. I would quite like the mutation. I've got it. Oh, and I've got Kitty Pride again. But we'd like her on masks, I think. So let's give these a roll. doke. So fists are nice. Masks are nice. More masks are nice. Shield isn't.
The audience isn't going to be able to hear you for a brief moment.
Ooh, not to be. Have one in the bag, but we can potentially use that and that to get that through anyway.
Oh, your sound quality is going to sound a bit grimmer for the audience as well.
So spend these 4
Yep.
on a Wolverine.
Sure.
Leaves me with quite a few bits and bobs left. So let's also.
Can I just double check, chat? Can everyone still hear Andy?
Let's Villainous Pact. And let's Lilandra. And then I will. Pass priority to you.
Oh, PHC once. Pass back.
I'll attack with the 4/4 Overcrushing Colossus.
Yeah, I've got no blocker. He goes 3 for 4.
What are you?
Thank you very much. Right. So 1 out the bag. Bag reset. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many's in there now? 3. Okay. And then these in prep. Right, somebody's got to come through now. Jesus, this mastermind does not want to roll. He's being a bit of a knobhead. I'll reroll these 3.
Oh.
God damn it. There's another one in the bag. So that's 2 masterminds that won't roll. Because that's the second dice there. Right then. So I need to pay for the fielding on that. So I'll field the 2 sidekicks, and I'll use one of the bolts to field my level 2 Emma Frost. So these sidekicks are now 2/2 and have the Hellfire Club affiliation.
Okie doke.
That's nice, isn't it? Could have done with the fist this turn. I'll pay 3 for a Lilandra. No, I can't do that yet because I've not fielded the mastermind, have I? I haven't got a fist for Bob. I haven't got a fist for Hellfire Club. Do I really need another mastermind? Is 2 going to be enough? Definitely got one in the bag. Ooh, that's a thinker, isn't it, eh? That's a thinker.
He's a thinker.
Yeah, I'll buy another mastermind. Pass priority.
I will PXG once. I'll PXG twice.
Look at him. He's aroused right now.
Very much. So I'm going to PXG again. And then I'm going to pass back.
End turn.
Turn. Okie doke. I take a bag bunt.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, at least I'm not going to finish out the game without you taking any damage.
See how these come out. Ooh,
Whoa.
okay. We'll keep him. Reroll that. Reroll that. We want that. Keep them. Keep that. Gonna need a fielding. That's that. We'll see. It could be 3.
Yeah, Wolverine's potentially quite expensive on the old fielding cost.
Yeah, right. We'll roll this lot. He's not coming. So let's keep.
Yeah, well, you've not bought a Hulk out yet, though, have you? So
no.
So he's not quite as worried. It's the Colossus, the one you did get, that's the worrying one for me right now. Although I think I can soak it up. What is he, 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'5".
Yeah, I can just about soak it up.
Right, let's fill the sidekick. I'll use the generic to fill the level 2 Colossus. 5 for a Nightcrawler.
Nice choice.
And 2 for a Hulk out.
There it is.
4 masks there. 1. Yeah. In fact, that's 2. That's 2. One brings over there. 1 bring over there. I'm going to spend 1. Do a villainous pact.
Sure.
Take those in. What comes up? Leave 3 there. Pass priority to you.
I'll PhD once, and then PhD twice. Pass back.
I'll attack with the 6/5 Colossus.
I will block him with a 4/6 White Queen.
Cool. He comes back. She goes. It's over to you.
Thank you very much. All right, then 3 out the bag. That shake.
Oh, PXG-ness is amazing.
Right, 2 masterminds here now. Yeah.
Both of them are out. He can't take damage, can he? In the text.
That's right. Yeah. He's the dream answer to the overcrushing horror that I am experiencing right now. Fucking fielding costs. She could be up to 2 fielding, though. Oh, good. He who dares and all that. Hey.
Hey, she's.
All right. Well, I'll I'll pay 1 to field a level 3 Mastermind. I'll pay 1 to field a level 3 Mastermind. And I'll pay 1 to field a level 2 Emma Frost. I'll keep those 2 back. And I can now buy my other stuff.
Yay!
I think I might handicap myself a little bit too much with that little rule. Mind you, to be fair, he's been on the cards for turns after turns.
Yeah.
He's just not rolled, has he? So it's not like he was out of reach necessarily. I'll pass priority.
I'll PSG once. I'll PXG twice. I'll PXG again.
Okay. And enter.
Okay, cool. Right, so 1 in the bag, 3 there, 4 there.
That's what we call scads and scads dice, folks.
And that. Right, so I'm going to need 3 for that one. Two for that one. That would be worthwhile. Keep him. That could be worthwhile. Keep him. One, two, three. That's good. That's a lot of energy to field stuff.
Is that Nightcrawler quite big, is he?
5, 6. It's not bad.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm on 14. It's slowly but surely just bleeding me away.
I think.
I'll be dead before I get anything happening.
Don't think I have any energy left to use that for, so might as well keep that as 2. And key pride, I'm going to re-roll, see if I can get some masks. Yay!
Nice.
So,
if only it were that easy every time.
Now, so let's scooch those out of the way. And we will spend 3 to fill the level 3.
3, yeah, if you're paying 3 for him.
We'll spend 12 and after one of them to field the Mighty Nightcrawler again on level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving those 4 there. At that point, I will. It's now in there. How's priority to you?
I'll PhD twice.
And I'll attack with the 5/6 Nightcrawler. I'll chuck on that middle phase the Hulk out to give him +1 attack to do 6.
Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm an 8. This is getting out of hand real quick. Not a fan. Especially as I'm just about to bag burn myself for one. Oh, press the wrong button. Yeah. Where's my dice? There it is. Unos. Genericos. Fucking sidekicks. Piss off. I don't need nor want sidekicks right now. Thank you very much, game. Oh, that's more like it. An empty bag. Okay. Now, field the level 1 Mastermind. Have you got enough PhD to just pull that Nightcrawler back through?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his level 1 and 2 like?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. All right. So if you roll in level 5 and get that Hulk out again, I'm dead, aren't I? And there ain't nothing I can do about it. Okay. Well, I can't worry about that. I've just got to go for it, haven't I? Stick to the plan. I'm going to Dark Phoenix off a sidekick to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Dark Phoenix. And then I'll Landra Global that Dark Phoenix through my empty bag. Yeah. The maths adds up. Yeah, I'm playing a very defensive game here with my masterminds. I'll pass priority. Do you think?
PXG once. PXG twice. PXG thrice.
That's it. End turn. I got nothing. Nothing going on.
So 4 through and that lot.
What's that Nightcrawler on? What's that Nightcrawler on? I can't see because the light's reflected off it.
It's 1, 2, 4.
Oof.
Sidekick. Got that.
And what's that orange one? That's your mutation, isn't it?
Yeah. Reroll the. What is she? Okay, yes, she's probably worth it. Maybe not. Keep that. It's going to reroll the Hulk out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Right, so I feel the sidekick.
Yeah.
I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Nightcrawler. I'll use mutation to bring that Nightcrawler in. That's level 1. Spend a mask to fill this Nightcrawler on level 1. Keep those 2 there. Ooh. Pass priority to you.
I'll PhD 1 time. Pass back.
I'll attack with 2 level 1 Nightcrawlers for 4.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got enough PhD to drag them back out next turn?
No.
No. Well, more or less.
I can get rid of 4 of them, so there'll be 8 in the bag.
Well,
like 7 in the bag.
You only need one of them. You only need one of them. Right then. Here we go. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, sidekicks, more sidekicks. That's nice. I don't want the sidekicks. I don't want them. Although Emma Frost is making them 2-2. I'll keep that question mark. Reroll these. Ooh, 3 fielding costs though. Ouch. See, that's where my Hellfire Club and my Outsider comes into play, innit? Yeah. So I can't PhD too crazy anyway, because I'll end up backburning myself. So I'll pay 3 to field a Dark Phoenix.
What does she do? She makes my life hell with X-Men.
Yeah, KO target character die. let's go for let's do Wolverine. He's got the painful feeling cost, hasn't he?
He does.
If it's an X-Men character die, deal your opponent 4 damage.
Youch.
Yeah. That should have been happening a long time before this. I'll field those 2 sidekicks. You got 3 blockers. That's not going to do any good. I don't think. Pass priority. Get your thing done first.
PXG 1 time. PXG 2 time.
I'm sat here thinking about attacking, you see. But I could just Dark Phoenix off my Dark Phoenix and spam her out again, you see. Which could be the better option. You'll just chump with a sidekick. Yeah, I'm going to end turn.
Okie dokie, right, so bag is empty. 3, 4, 7 goes in. What's going to come out? Hulk out.
Ooh.
Nightcrawler. Kitty Pride. Not, no. Mutation. So scoop all them up together.
Very strong position. What's he on?
He's on level 3.
Well, there it is. That's game, isn't it?
So, yeah, we just pay 2 to field him. Pay 2 to field Wolverine.
Yeah.
Pass priority.
Pass back.
Bum, bum. Hold on. Let's do this properly.
Hey, bub. Dark Phoenix will block Wolverine. The Mastermind will block Colossus. The Mastermind will block a sidekick. The Mastermind will block a sidekick. I can't block the Nightcrawler, though.
Bump, bump. So
it'll pop on through. I did forget mass characters. You are absolutely right, Comics Mike. I absolutely did forget mass characters. Or Blink Transmutation.
I don't think that's ever far from your mind.
Blink Transmutation?
No.
No, but it's not. I try and stay a little bit themey in the construction of the team. You know, so Villainous Pact kind of works because that's, you know, the Hellfire Club. That's what they are. They're a little cabal of villains, and the Outsiders about, you know, villainous people on the outside.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I do try and stay on theme. The actually, what went wrong for me there was that first turn roll of 2 sidekicks and a fist and a shield, and then Mastermind not rolling for turn after turn after turn. Yeah, distraction. That is kind of it has got an X-Men picture, hasn't it? So it's fine. I just got round to the Dark Phoenix far too late, which was the main problem. I had the capacity to get her, but handicapped myself a little bit with this rule that I couldn't buy her until Mastermind had been fielded. To stay again true to the storyline,
true to the theme.
Yeah, but okay, let's move back to the storyline campaign then. The X-Men have successfully defeated the Hellfire club. They successfully defeated Dark Phoenix. They've managed to fly out to whatever random moon the Shi'ar. I didn't even get any Shi'ar on the table, but fly out to the random moon that the Shi'ar take them to. And at the conclusion of the battle, Jean Grey gives her life, sacrifices herself to save the rest of the team, and to also take responsibility for the evil actions of the Phoenix Force and remove it from the universe. For what she thought was forever at the time, we know different in hindsight. So, having successfully defeated the evil mutant player, the X-Men player now, for the remainder of the campaign, can increase their minimum dice count to 23.
Ooh.
And the Xavier School for Gifted Mutants is a permanent 9th card on your team. You don't have to use it in your core 8 from here on in.
Nice.
Yeah. However, there is a bit of a downside.
Ooh.
Because Cyclops cannot be used for the next game.
So, because he's so depressed.
That's exactly right. In the comic book, he packs his bag and goes and grieves for a bit. Leaves the team, disappears for a little while. There's quite a famous cover of him leaving the X-Men, wandering off, and he takes a little break for a while, which then brings him to meet eventually, in a short while, Madeline Pryor, who has a mysterious similarity to Jean Grey.